Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm recording with the brand new Sony Xperia 5 Mark II, and this time I'm recording at 1080p 60 frames per second. Those of you not aware, the Xperia 5 Mark II is the very latest flagship from Sony. The phone has got a triple camera setup, as most of you know already. Each camera is 12 megapixel, along with this normal lens, the ultra wide lens, and also the telephoto lens. Now I've got the video stabilization turned on. It is available both at 60 and 30 frames per second at full HD 1080p. The camera is quite capable, to be honest guys. It's got so many features on it that it's difficult to explain and talk about every single thing in this video. However, for the average Joe out there, all you guys want to know is 4K 1080p, turn the camera button on, start recording, and see how good is the quality. Now from what I can see, it looks very stable. I know Sony's video stabilization has been known for a number of years, even though they don't sell as many phones as the Galaxy and the rest. But those of you who've been close to Sony, like myself for instance, over the last few years, we know it very well that they have done fairly good when it comes to video stabilization. So as you can see, I'm walking along and the video seems fairly stable. Now let's walk with a bit more speed, a bit more briskly, and see if the video still remains stable. Not looking too bad. Okay, so let's stop. Let's get the camera up on towards the sky. Hang on my sun here, typical weather in the UK. Clouds, blue, contrast, as you can see at the back, colors, overall changing the contrast, all of a sudden changing the scene, and it does adapt to the scene changes quite nicely. Not looking too bad. Natural looking, not too bright, but overall not too bad. Okay, so now let's do this typical thumb test that we do and see how it does at 1080p 60 frames per second. Well, most phones, including Galaxies, surprisingly, tend to struggle when it comes to 60 FPS recording, especially at 1080p, and I fail to understand why that is the case. And the Xperia is no different. Obviously, once you get the whole hand in the picture, it's much easier because it's got more surface area to focus onto and it's able to focus easily. But again, as you can see, it is rather struggling. It's a bit of hit and miss. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But when it comes to thumb test, that's where you see if the phone's focusing is good. And this is, as you can see, has kind of failed the thumb test. Anyways, this is what it is, but I know most people would not be doing thumb tests or difficult focusing situations. Most people are going to be just going on the street, going on the shops, going out and about, recording footage, and for them this should be, to be honest, more than good enough. Let's get to this small tree here along the street and see if it does focus the background and the foreground. Okay, that's the background, the foreground. Well, I am slightly disappointed. You can see it does take a while, eventually gets hold of it, but still this needs a bit of polishing. But like I said, most people are going to be happy because they're not going to be putting the cameras into difficult situations like that. But this is what us YouTubers do. We stretch our devices to the limit to see how they perform. Anyway, so this is my video from the Sony Xperia 5 Mark II, recording at 60 FPS 1080p. Guys, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. Any questions, please ask me in the comment section. And like always, please subscribe as it helps. And I shall see you in the next video.